To the Flow Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording. It is 3:27 p.m. That is Central Time. Today is February 11th. Well, today was a busy day because we had the labor numbers from the USA, and if you only looked at January, it was very positive. There was over 100,000 new jobs. But then 2025 numbers were revised, and it looks like 1 million jobs were lost. So when we think then about everyone talking about the vibe session and the K-shaped economy, well, that was pretty good proof that that's exactly what had been going on. That the reason that people don't feel great about the economy is because about 1 million people lost their jobs and it wasn't even counted in the uh, official statistics. So we had a pretty mixed day on the stock market. On the one hand, you had the gold and silver prices were up. Then, initially, the 10-year Treasury yield went up. Then it paired that advance. The stock market was relatively quiet, but we continue to see some of the knock-on effects of the AI sector on various subsectors in the economy. So it was the turn of the asset managers yesterday to experience some stress. I think that's really quite overblown. It's not as if tax planning is central to their business case. When Altruist came out and said that they have an AI bot that can look at a tax return and come up with an investment tax strategy, well, that's also something that financial advisors do, but that's not all that they do. And there is no reason to anticipate that an advisor couldn't also use that kind of AI. Of course, there is then an additional question that does not seem to be asked, which is about the privacy of the individual in sharing their tax returns with an AI bot. But that is something that the market is willing to look past for now. One of the shares that was hit hardest in that sector was St James's Place in the UK. And that was down in really a very dynamic manner in here today. I do wonder whether that is more about the fact that it charges some of the highest fees of any of the and then spends an awful lot of money on marketing, and whether that particular business model is going to be impacted by AI rather than just tax planning. But I thought it was also interesting that gold was up today and Bitcoin was down. And I thought it would be a good time to look at the ratio.